Harry has to face serious legal act with huge compensation for publishers after Charles' ultimatum. It's easy to imagine some of the things that Harry and Meghan, Duke and Duchess of Sussex, might not so secretly fantasize about or like to doodle about in their dream journals, a wholesale reconciliation with the royal family. Harry and Meghan, Buckingham Palace exiles and the world's most famous titled malcontents, fancy a spot of breach healing and bridge building with this family, or at least according to new reporting. Now, before anyone injures themselves trying to make sense of this volte-face, there is of course a caveat. This rapprochement, it had only been slated to kick off after Harry's memoir had hit shelves and the Netflix documentary had landed on the streaming giant. Yes, the Sussexes are desperate to edit their Netflix show along with Harry's memoir following his grandmother's death and father's accession. Royal expert Duncan Larcombe told that despite any misgivings Harry may have, it's too late to pull the book. He says Harry's publisher, Penguin Random House, has invested a lot of time, effort, money and so on in producing the book, addressing and doing all those things to it, so they won't acquiesce to growing pressure Harry may be feeling from his family to soften his book. It could be their best-selling book of all time, who knows? So they won't want to just turn around and say, fair enough Harry, yeah, you don't want to rock the boat anymore this time. It simply doesn't work like that. They're in a business commercial world now. The move would mean Meghan and Harry would have to hand back the £17.5 million advance to the publisher Penguin Random House, and potentially scrap the £35 million 4-book deal. While the couple has a combined estimated wealth of up to $60 million, or £49 million, they may not be able to afford the cancellation of the contract. The Sussexes have been keeping a luxurious lifestyle, with a multi-million-dollar estate in California worth an estimated $14.7 million, or £12.8 million. If Penguin want their book and they've got the manuscript, Harry might have a hell of a fight on his hands to contain any of his plans. They're now in this bind where they've taken all this money and Harry's made the book deal where he's supposed to spill everything about his horrible life as a royal, but now he's actually tortured about it because he understands there's no way back if he does it. Brown went so far as to say she believes King Charles III would have to pay back the advance sum Harry was paid if he doesn't want his son's claims to see the light of day. However, Larcombe adds, it's gone past the point now where the publisher is just okay about having that money paid back. The book, which was originally slated to be released before the holiday season, has been speculated to be under review by Harry and his wife Meghan Markle, who are considering retracting some previously written statements. It's just the question really of how much has the Queen's death meant that Harry and Meghan have had to have a rethink. I think it's inevitable with delays that people will start to speculate as to what that means. Has Harry developed a conscience? Has he found his old conscience? I really don't think there's any likelihood that Harry would even be able to stop Penguin from publishing, to be honest. It's all under contract, and it's all signed and done. The source said, Harry's thrown a spanner in the works. He's keen for the refinements in the light of the Queen's death, her funeral, and his father Charles taking the throne. There may be things in the book which might not look so good if they come out so soon after these events. He wants sections changed now. It's not a total rewrite by any means. He desperately wants to make changes, but it might be too late.